Xiomy here. So today I wanted to do my top 5 Wednesdays, and top 5 Wednesdays created by Lainey over on Gingeries. Lainey, but now it's being hosted by Sam from Thoughts on Tomes. And today's topic for discussion is settings you want to see more of in books. Now, a lot of these settings that I have mentioned probably have been done before, but I just want more of these settings so I can really get into this kind of setting more and read more books from these kind of settings. So I'm gonna get right into this. For my number 5 pick, I want to read more books that have Victorian era with males and females that are assassins, but really debonair, sophisticated kind of people, and also probably like a mad genius trying to take over the world, and they have to stop him in this really beautiful and sophisticated and charming way. Yes, no, yes. What? Are you talking to me? I don't know. I really want, read more about that setting. One of the reasons why I really do love the Infernal Devices because it takes place in the Victorian era. And I really do love this setting, those dresses. Ah, man, I would love to wear one of those dresses. It's just something that I really want to see more of. I do know that there are a couple of books that do take place in the Victorian era, but I want more from this era because I think it's a very beautiful and debonair kind of society, and I would love to have lived during that time. That's all the reason why I chose this kind of setting. So that's a setting that I really do want to see more from. For my number 4 is basically I want to see magical realism, the Lost City of Atlantis, but not, the DC version where it has Aquaman and, Mera and all these other characters. I want to see more books that take place in this land, or this mystical land that's underwater, and you have these mermaids or mermans or people that have gills and whatnot, and they're living their lives, their regular lives underneath that water, and then there's this kind of disastrous situation that happens and they have to save their land or their island or their magical world, whatever you want to call it. So that's really something that I do want to read a lot more of. I did read a synopsis from a book that really entailed that, so I really want to pick it up. I don't remember the name right now, but I want to read more from that era because I am fascinated by mermaids and underwater thingamajigs and stuff like that. That it's something that does fascinate me, and I really want to read more from underwater societies, but really advanced technological societies that are thriving underneath us, basically under our noses, and we don't know that until we're just thrusted into that realm. For my number 3 pick, it would be time travel. I want to read more about time travel. I know there's an array of books of time travel, but I want to read about time travel where it takes place in the year 3000 or 4000 or something like that, and Earth no longer exists. Something happened to Earth that it was erased from time and existence, and these time jumpers have to go back and have to save Earth from its demise and bring it back and to know what is happening, because different planets from different sectors, and I'm here thinking about Green Lantern. I love Green Lantern or the Lantern Corps. There are planets that have gone missing from every single universe, every single solar system, and you have these time travelers, and they're trying to figure out what is happening and why are all these planets disappearing. So it's something that I want to read about. It's really futuristic kind of books, set in the year 3000, like I said, and having to go back in time and saving prehistoric time or saving the time and saving different galaxies, and having an array of different characters or different alien or extraterrestrials or different beings, however you want to call them. So that's something that I really would like to read more about. For my number 2 pick would be anything set in Egypt. I love Egypt and the pharaohs and the pyramids and everything that entails. I love everything that has to do with Egyptian mythology or Egyptian pharaohs. It's something that really does intrigue me, and I would love to read more from this place, from this kind of era. But obviously Gods of Egypt, I think it was. I haven't watched the movie, but I something like that, but in books, but more fantastical and more magical realism. Just have these fantastical beasts that are helping them to stop the evil villain who wants to take over the world and just basically kill everything in its path. Egyptian pharaohs and Egyptian pyramids, because it's something that I really do love reading about. I love Egyptian mythology, and I love reading about Egyptian books. So that's kind of a setting that I want more from, so I can actually get into the series really badly and I don't know, mesmerize myself in that world and just get lost in that world. That's something that I do want to read more from. For my number 1 pick, it's no surprise. Well, at least it's no surprise to me. And I want a world set in the Avatar realm. I want to read about the previous Avatars. I want books about the previous Avatars. I want anything that deals with this land of Avatar and airbending and waterbending and just being in the Avatar state. I want more from this realm or from this world, because it's a world that it's just so magical and so fantastic, and how everything was created was just simply brilliant and magnificent, and I applaud them so much. It's Michael DiMartino and Dante Konitzius. I can't pronounce his last name, but I really do love these two magnificent creators. They were just so amazing in creating this Avatar world. It's something that I want more from, but I do want to read more from the previous Avatars. I want to know more from them, like an encyclopedia of past Avatars. It's something that I really do want, because you know, their lives, it is intriguing. I mean, we just got bombarded with all these past Avatars, and when he's in the Avatar state, you see all these past Avatars, but you don't know a lot from them. You do know of Roku and Avatar Kyoshi and some others that are introduced with throughout the outcome of the Avatar, The Last Airbender, and also in the Legend of Korra we got to see the first Airbender. But like, getting to know every single one of them is something that I would love to read more about. Probably this is my inner Avatar fandom speaking, because it is one that I highly love. I don't know, that's it. Those are all my settings that I would like to see more from, and I mean like more from. So that's it for my video. If you thought the same way as I did, or if you want other settings, I don't know, if you want to let me know down below, feel free to let me know down below. You really don't have to, but I want to thank you for watching, and until next time.